Hey everyone, I'll eventually start editing those intros so you don't see a blank as I walk over. So today I want to talk about how to get into your body, okay, and how to get out of your head. And so there's so many different techniques for this in a lot of different disciplines. You have traditional Chinese medicine, you have typical breathing approaches, you have visualization approaches, you have various ways of counting and trying to stop your head. You have different ways of pushing on various parts of your body and your head. I'm going to talk about a breathing technique that also uses aspects of your head, okay, aspects of your eyes and your muscles and how they all coordinate together. So you might have heard before about the idea of looking down at your body. So if your thoughts are flying, you can't focus, you're really anxious or just feeling not centered, a really good way to get back into your body and very grounded. There is a lot, like I said, but this one, basically you look down at your armpit on both sides. So you look down, say to the left, so your eyes are like this, but you actually have your head tilted that way too. So you're stretching this side out, okay? And you look down in your armpit on this side, and you just keep your eyes that way and breathe. Now I've tried various techniques for this. So sometimes I breathe fairly fast, so like this. In the nose, out the mouth. And sometimes that actually makes the nervous system get a little amped up, but I find it also helps me really focus on the breath. Another method would be doing more of a slower breath that would be typically recommended for, relaxation type approaches. So in that situation, you'd be doing something more like this. And I'd recommend doing maybe 3, 4, 5 on each side, 4 on this side, and then same thing this side. And this does a variety of things. So when you're breathing and you're consciously breathing, you're focusing on that. When you're breathing very slow, it activates the relaxation part of your nervous system, okay? When you're breathing really fast, it's a little more of the stress side, but it does help you focus still in your body because you're breathing. Also, when you're looking down, the very act of looking at your body is very grounding. Now the exact science of this, you're visually just looking at your body versus you're out here, looking at people, thinking about things, thinking about the past, the present, or the past or the future, whatever, right? And so looking down helps you ground. People say look at your feet, that works too. Specifically having your eyes to the side and down, your eyes are reflexively connected to the muscles in the back of your head called your suboccipitals, sub being under and occiput is the back of our head bone. And so right underneath that there's the muscles that often get tight when we do this, forward versus head back. Okay, and by the way, just so you know, I'm gonna do a guided, we're gonna go through this maybe 3 or 4 breaths on every side at the end, so you can skip ahead if you want. But when you look to the side and you specifically do that, and you hold your eyes there while you breathe, I just read a book on this, but basically what it does is it turns off the tightness in those muscles because they're reflexively connected nerve-wise, as well as if you think about a threat when you're stressed out and overwhelmed and your mind's flying, you're right looking ahead, right? Because you're anxious and you're nervous. You're not thinking about, it doesn't feel safe to look to the side because then if someone attacks you. So there is some psychology and some somatic, which is the body, trauma therapists and various therapists talk about this, that looking to and I found as an RMT, massage therapist too, we deal a lot with stress, obviously, everyone's stressed, so when you look to the side, it tells your body, no, you're okay. It relaxes what's called the amygdala, it's in the brain. A variety of other things, but okay, so doing that. And what was the last thing I was gonna mention that it does? Oh, and it also stretches out the opposite side of your neck. So you have obviously nerve roots coming out from that side. You have your vagus nerve, which connects to all your digestive organs, which comes down the front. So by doing this, you're somewhat stretching that, not greatly, but a little bit. But the deep breathing helps activate that vagus nerve. Vagus stands for wandering because it goes all the way down your digestive tract and helps relax your digestion, your organs. I'm going to start talking more about digestion quite a bit. And so that helps relax all that area. It activates that vagus nerve. So a lot of people have vagus, not a balanced vagus nerve, or it's turned off a lot because we're stressed or anxious or whatever. Okay? So that's a little scattered, but there's some various things that this does. It'll help you go out of your head into your body. okay? Sometimes when you're in your body though, the emotions come up a little more, so be aware of that. Don't be scared of that, I'm just being honest. You know, if you get out of your head, often we're in our head because we're protecting ourselves. When we get into our body, it doesn't feel safe. So keep that in mind. There's other strategies when you get into your body, but something to keep in mind, okay? So let's try this. We'll do 3 breaths here, 3 breaths here, and I'll do them kind of a medium pace, maybe 2 breaths in, or 2 seconds in, 2 seconds out, okay? So you can try it with me. So looking down to the left armpit, stretching your neck to the left, breathing in your nose, out your mouth that way. Out your mouth. Breathing in, breathing out. And the other armpit, looking down at the right armpit, breathing in and out. And in and out. There you go. I feel a little more present. Not a crazy amount, we only did 2. And I'm making a video which is stressful. No, it's not bad. Also, I hope you like my crackling fire meat. You know what I mean? Yes, thanks guys, and I hope that helps.